farmhands, labourers, factory workers, chefs. Your British passport is your bar of gold. One that you can use to travel the world and one that grants you a new life in the UK. To stay or move to the UK, I know which choice I would make, and that was the choice my grandparents made, waking up in an independent country not knowing what direction the politics would take. They got out and headed here, and now I'm the product generations later. Famines, wars, whatever it may be, all of them were reasons to head to the sea and sail for the promise of a good job and home. The circle unbroken though the people may change, use your passport to your own gain.
I can't deny there's a tension between the generations. They fled war, fled occupied land. Some fled places they were put to work. Awful situations. They couldn't return, yet wanted to, and can't understand why we have arrived. When we joined the EU, that was our chance to leave, to simply seek a different life, a different experience. I didn't know I'd stay. The older generation, they had no choice. They needed refuge, and I recognised their longing, their sadness. Back home, my son, he was in a school with a small group of children. Then we arrived here and he went to a large public school. It was very hard, the change. He coped, but he started to think that he'd been uprooted, that he'd been taken from his friends. He'd always spoken about moving back, though I didn't think it was serious. But then one day he said, I'm going back home. I want to give something back to the country. Though I can't do much to change it, I just want to say that I want people to know that I recognise the sadness that comes with moving away, being exiled. I would never want people to think that because I'm settled and happy that I ignore it. It's too big a part of me now.
Some arrive through a friend, a relative. Some arrive alone. Some are exiled here, the workhouse, the asylum. Some land here, thinking about the next move. Some buildings migrate, like the stones of St. Peter's, that headed north and became St. Matthew's. Some are just passing though. The view is the streets. The aim to be just present for a moment.
To succeed as a migrant was to own your own home. Whether it had windows, doors, or a fire, it didn't matter. It shows that you're here, that you've made it. I want people to know that it's a myth that migrants want from the state. They want to succeed, to lay down roots, particularly if lost between two countries. In each, you feel you don't fully belong. All the different communities have done the same. Bought up houses, built foundations, and then moved up the road to Prestwich and Whitefield. But always, of course, landing in Cheetham Hill.
This year has made me realise that I need people more than ever. I need them for me to learn and grow. I need their movements coming in and out. New voices, new ideas. Energy, chance and wonder. I'm a type of migrant, though I did not flee famine or war. I did not make the sacrifice that others had to. My goal is an unpredictable encounter, a story I might never have heard. Let the new migrants arrive, the ones here for a social life. Let them explore these rich streets, this life we lead of bricks and stone. Let their stories become the folk tales of tomorrow. Let them imbue the space with life. I am this building. My corners are damp. My roof and timbers have seen better days. I've survived this long, my desire has never changed. People make me alive. Without them, I'm nothing.